going on? It's My Life in the Shot. I'm your host, Donald Washington. As you know, it's never a dull day. I'm going to bring you guys this particular crash that happened. And you can see him like, yo, come on. He sounds like he's talking to a woman and there's a child in the car, allegedly. I'm going to bring you guys that video. However, this explosion, this happened in Cicero Saturday, February 15th on the 2200 block of Central Avenue. This video shows the moment an explosion happened. That couple was at a wedding, their wedding. And minutes after they said, I do, they get calls all on their phones saying, yo, y'all house might be on fire. They didn't know whether it's the neighbors, their house. But however, they're saying that a wedding guest is missing. Now, they're being very secretive, and a lot of comments are saying, hey, was it illegal? Do you know? Allegedly, we don't know. But somebody's being very secretive, and I'm going to bring you guys this news station news. And also, there's a woman wanted for homicide on October 1st. But before I do, let me bring you guys this crash right here. One of the worst things about parking on the city streets is other cars can just run into you. Just people that's just out. We don't know whether people can be drinking, slipping, and slippery, and the streets are narrow. And so the littlest mistake, boom, you crash. But you're going to see in this dude jump out. Watch this video. You hear him like, come on, run. Yeah, so you can see she's still in there. She might even be injured. When they catch dude, I don't know what he gonna get. Because that's leading to see an accident. They definitely gonna tackle him. Look at all them cars that's messed up. Look, let me tell y'all something. A story about my homegirl neighborhood. I ain't gonna say which neighborhood because I know everybody gonna be in my comments talking about, man, you said this about my neighborhood. But I'm gonna tell you my homegirl. I was sitting on her porch. And not just what we hear in the news is homicides, armed robbery, stuff like that. But just the dysfunction in her community. Now, this happened in Gage Park community, which ain't that bad of a neighborhood. However, my homegirl neighborhood, I was just like standing on the porch, and for 20 minutes, I saw dysfunction that was just unreal. Some little homies riding, little motorcycles crashed, people getting robbed. She was like, oh yeah, they were just shooting last night, and you see all these bullet holes in my house. I'm like, girl, what are you doing on this block? I ain't gonna tell y'all which neighborhood this was, but just her block in general. But yo, check out this explosion. Now, in the comments, people were saying that, yo, could this have been a meth lab? Could have been this? But the police in the police report was saying it was a gas explosion because it blew out the glass across the street. So it was probably a gas. But check this. All the wedding guests, guess where they just came from? That house. Now, could somebody have left some gas on? Or could they have been in the house when this happened? Whoever this is moving. That always fascinates me. How do y'all just have...
What the fuck? Are you okay?
How y'all just be having just cameras that's in your car? Can you record over it? Do you gotta put another memory card in there? Do you just ride around with your camera on? I always wondered about that. So they're saying, yeah, body was found in the debris. At first, they were saying that they didn't know of anything. A neighbor called the building explosion. I'm gonna bring you guys the news update. Listen to this.
3 crews are scooping up here. Is 40 years worth of memories from Eleni Vredos' home, a place she left Saturday afternoon to make a key memory of her own.
Yesterday I did get married. It was my wedding. Once the ceremony ended, we got word that potentially our house was on fire, or maybe the neighbors or something.
This dash cam video caught the moment Vredos' home exploded around 5 p.m. Saturday. That blast erupting into a large fire with flames rising high over the roof. Investigators say 5 families were displaced.
Windows across the street got blown out, okay? So there's I-beams that got blown out. So it's indicating of a gas explosion.
They're all gone. My babies.
Vredos says they lost her cats in the explosion. This video she took right after her ceremony. So you literally had probably no clothes?
I came with my wedding dress, yeah. This was our back addition, our yard.
Vredos says nothing is left from their home, which they say was not insured.
Honestly, I'm just sad for the unknown. Like, we just don't know what's going to happen.
But in all this charred rubble,
I do believe, I think it is a blessing that we weren't in the home.
the fact everyone who would have been inside was at their wedding, Vredos says that's their happily ever after. Cicero Fire says there was damage to the 2 buildings next door. They say the cause of the explosion is still under investigation. In Cicero, Marissa Sulik, CBS News, Chicago.
Marissa, thank you. And the bride says they still made it to their wedding reception despite all of this. Cicero Fire says there were no injuries reported.
But now it's reported that a body was found. Body found after building explosion. Cicero, 11 families displaced. This is the update today. And a lot of people are being very hush-hush. Who body? So look at this. They say a family initially said no one was inside at the time of the explosion. That's what was initially said. But a body was found in an investigation after an apartment building explosion in the west suburbs. The explosion happened 2200 block Central Avenue, Cicero. Update. Officials said an unidentified body was found in the debris. Let me tell y'all something. I was just talking to one of my homeboys that live in a building with a lot of migrants, and one of them fell very bad, and he had to call the ambulance, and she could not get in that ambulance. And he was like, hey, because she knew, like, if she'd have went to the hospital, ICE was going to show up on her. I mean, she was just scared that they would ask her, yo, what's your status? And she'd be like, it might have been undocumented. So that's, wow. Even in an explosion, a lot of people in the comments was like, yo, was wondering, is that person undocumented? Are y'all that scared, to say something? We don't know. So that's crazy. But anyway, I want to bring you guys this homicide. This homicide happened October 4th. And this is every bit of 4 months later. And they're identifying this woman right here. This homicide happened on 900 block of West Eastwood Avenue, October 1st, around 7:27. The person that didn't make it was shot. His name is Kevin Bibbs, 57 years old, and they having her as the suspect. And they're asking the public, who is she? So they saying he was shot 900 block West Eastwood Avenue around 7:30. And she's just calmly walking, like calm, not running, just calmly walking. So they're gonna say that the man was shot in the leg. Up, down, take it to the hospital where he put pounds. A lot of people think that, oh, I'm gonna shoot you in your leg, man. There's arteries and veins where you could just bleed out. And you shoot somebody in that upper thigh, it could be a wrap. It could be a wrap. And this man was shot in the leg, only 57 years old. Nearly 4 months after this homicide, police are releasing this video in action, saying this person is a person of interest. Video shows her wearing a green sweatshirt, walking around Chicago streets and alleys. So they're not releasing what happened. Was it an argument? What could it have been? They're not saying what. Could it have been some type of They're not saying. We don't know, and nor should we speculate. But anyway, never a dull day, never a dull time. I got a lot of videos coming for you guys. Go to YouTube, go to My Life in the Shy, My Life in the CHI for the video, y'all. Peace.
City on fire, ooh, down to the wire. My life in the shy, ooh, it's my life in the shy.